Good evening.
Welcome. During this event, please pay attention to the following safety induction protocols. Make sure your seating position feels comfortable and does not have potential to cause spinal problems. Adjust the lighting of your computer or smartphone screen so that your eyes are comfortable. Make sure the stove, lamp, air conditioner, and other electrical equipment are in the safe condition and do not have potential to cause a fire. Make sure you know the emergency response procedure when there is an emergency such as fire and earthquake. In the event of an earthquake, please stay calm and observe your surroundings. Avoid walls and windows. Immediately take cover under a table, a chair, or sturdy construction to protect your head and body until the earthquake completely stops. If fire occurs, extinguish it immediately with available fire extinguisher. But if it is not possible, please immediately evacuate and contact the fire department. In every emergency situation, you must remain calm and always be alert. Immediately get out of the room or building by following the evacuation sign and gather at the available gathering point. Please don't carry heavy loads and take off your high-heeled shoes. By knowing safety induction early, we can avoid accidents. Have a fruitful discussion. Thank you.
UI Green Metric World University Rankings is Universitas Indonesia's initiative to promote sustainability in universities and involve stakeholders in any kind of efforts to create a sustainable environment for the universities and beyond. Since 2010 until 2023, our rankings have attracted the active participation of 1183 universities representing 84 countries. Through 39 indicators and 6 criteria, UI Green. We strive to encourage sustainability practices, provide sustainability-related services, and facilitate international partnerships on sustainability.
As a global network of universities concerned with sustainability, we seek to advance the efforts of our members in contributing to global society by shaping higher education and research on sustainability, creating global sustainability leaders and partnering on solutions to sustainability challenges.
sustainable future.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the training for trainers for universities in Colombia 2024. We extend a warm welcome to the Honorable Chairperson of UI Green Metric, Professor Riri Fitrisari, the Honorable Head of the Eco-Enzyme team, Dr. Nur Zainah Ginting, the Honorable National Coordinator of UI Green Metric for Colombian Universities, Professor Jaime Alberto Romero Infante, and the Honorable Speaker of today's agenda, Dr. Nur Zainah Ginting and Dr. Rukmawati Brotojoyo, and the Honorable University leaders, members, students, and participants from Colombia. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Jauzak, and I will be your host for today's agenda. Before we proceed, allow me to present today's agenda. And today's event will start with the opening remarks, then a brief introduction to the Eco-Enzyme team, and then follow up by a presentation session. Whereas today we will have two presenters. The first one is Dr. Nur Zainah Ginting from Universitas Sumatera Utara, who will share with us about the Eco-Enzyme and its applications. And then we also have Dr. Rukmawati Brotojoyo from UPN Veteran Yogyakarta, who will demonstrate how to make the Eco-Enzyme. And this presentation session will be followed up by a question and answer session. And in this Q&A session, you will be able to discuss and ask the question with today's speakers, mainly about the Eco-Enzyme. And finally, the event will be concluded with closing remarks. And the event will be open with the opening speeches. The first speech will be delivered by the chairperson of UI Grammetric, and I invite Prof. Riri to deliver the opening remarks.
Thank you, Joseph. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the training of trainers of Eco-Enzyme training for universities in Colombia. First of all, I would like to greet my friend, Professor Jaime Alberto Romero. Hello, how are you this evening?
I am fine. Here is morning. You
Yes.
have the evening. As always, we are very happy for having this meeting today.
Yeah, thank you, Jaime. Yeah. I would like also to say hello to the speakers today. We have Dr. Nur Zainah Ginting. Selamat malam, Bu Nur Zainah. Good evening.
Selamat malam. Good evening, Prof. Riri. How are you?
Yeah, and thank you. And actually, she lives in North Sumatra, which is up near Aceh and near northern part of Indonesia. And we have the second speakers, Dr. Rukmawati Brotojoyo. Selamat malam, Bu.
Selamat malam.
She is
Good evening and good morning, Professor Romero.
Dr. Rukmawati is from UPN Yogyakarta, which is in the central part of Java. And I would like to greet everyone. I know it's very early morning also to you. It's very cold, I suppose, 8 o'clock in the morning. But this is the best time that we can make it fix together, because it's almost the end of the day for us, but it's early morning for you. So I'm delightful that eventually today we can meet, even though it's maybe it's limited number of people, but we start with what we have started when we discussed that at the military university last time, the request for training of trainers for Eco-Enzyme, in which even this week in Indonesia we have 4 TOT in this Eco-Enzyme training for western part of Indonesia, central part of Indonesia, and eastern part of Indonesia. so that we aim, Professor Jaime, that in the World of Environment Day in June, we will have it in the list of we will
43.
hope that, yeah, we will make record Guinness Book of Record, for this number of ecoenzyme that we can produce and being pushed into the water bodies in universities in Indonesia.
Yes.
It's 20,000 liters last time, so we have to make more than that. So we are working on it, and we are sure that we are going to do that.
Very
So
hard.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, later you will can comment, but maybe I will just introduce to say hello to Adriana, Camila, Manuela, Yvonne, Edwin Moreno, Maria Gandini, Yvonne Angulo, those that is there ready to discuss with us, with our trainers today regarding how we can embrace this idea and put this into work, into action, so that UI Green Metric Network is something that we really do together in terms of making sure that circular economy and all efforts that we can put to ensure that our environment can be uh, we can make sure that things work with our programs for the sustainability and environment. So next slide, please. Maybe for those of you, next slide. Next slide, Joseph. Maybe I would like just a little bit to say hello to you. You are part of the community of 1,183 universities. But I told you this tomorrow morning we will have training not only for university personnel but also for city and community, so that we have so many events taking place at the same time to make sure that this program can impact more and more people in different areas, so that we can make use of the benefit of the ecoenzyme ideas and implementation. So I'm delighted to remind you again that we will meet in June, Professor Jaime, but it's because it's a long way, from this part to that part. We hope that you can also invite more people, because I think that traveling is there are many restrictions for many people, and also because it's expensive probably. So we want to make sure that it's going to work and many people can come eventually from North America and South America side. Hopefully we still can remind it together. Yeah, please, Sabrina can discuss that also, Dr. Junaidi, more often with you regarding this preparation. Next slide, please. So you are all welcome to host many events of UI Green Metric, and I thank Dr. Nurzaina for her leadership to make sure that ecoenzyme is one of number one priority in the beginning of this month now. And we will meet at the Universidad del Rosario, Bogota, Colombia on the 4th to 7th of June, hopefully. And I'm looking forward to see as many ecoenzyme and other opportunities that we can work together. I remember that when we were there, some ideas of learning language and learning Spanish or many other idea was stated by many of our friends. But today we will hope that ecoenzyme will be one of the result of the work that we can work together, even though we are 12 hours apart, but we can collaborate. So I think next slide, please. That's all for today. And I'm going to let you talk. Thank you so much. Terima kasih sekali lagi Bu Nurzainah and Bu Rukmo. Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you, Professor Ridi, for your opening remarks. And the second remarks will be delivered by the National Coordinator of UI Green Metric for Colombian universities, Professor Jaime Alberto Romero Infante. So I would like to invite Prof. Jaime to deliver the opening remarks. Professor
Please,
Jaime,
could you please put the last the second last slide about the call for papers here that we have. Good evening, good morning, everyone. We are very delighted for having this connection, this and I think that more than caps of enzymes, we have many events that we have to do that we had before the June meeting in Bogota, Colombia. We have the meeting in Rosario University here the first day, the second day, and the third day, we have the meeting in Pontificia Universidad Javeriana. There are many buildings that we are showing to the country and to the world. And in seventh, we have the meeting in the travel to a very delighted park here in Bogota that is in the west of the city. We are trying to show you a lake, the Chingaza Lake, that and the mountains of the black mountains here, and are very high, for more than 4,000 meters of the sea level. But more than this, we have the image that Sabrina and Professor Reedy and all the team makes in order to show to all the world the invitation for the meeting here in Bogota in June. We are very delighted for this ecoenzyme event, and more than spend time, we have to give to the time for the speakers that we have. Thank you for all the thing. Thank you, Professor Reedy, for having this event and more events that we have. Five universities here are the coordinator of the event. Rosario, La Javeriana, la Universidad Autónoma de Occidente in Cali, that is a nearest city here, and la Universidad Nacional de Colombia, that is very all the things, all the universities here, 43 universities here in the network. So very important and very growing in the time. We have this event, and thank you very much for having this meeting here.
very much, Professor Jaime, for your remarks. And the third remarks will be delivered by Dr. Nurzainah Ginting as the head of the ecoenzyme team. And Dr. Nurzainah, the time is yours.
Can we take photo first, Jauzak, together?
Sure. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, maybe before we continue, I will invite all of you to turn on your cameras for a group photo, please. Okay. I will count to 3 to take the photo. Okay, everyone. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thank you. And for the next speech will be delivered by Dr. Nurzainah Ginting. Yovita, could you please play the video?
Good morning, everyone. My honor, Prof. Riri Fitrisari, Chairperson of UI Green Metric, Prof. James Alberto Romero Infante, Network Coordinator for Colombian University, El Bosque University, Colombia, all TOT participants from universities in Colombia, buenos dias, que tenga un buen día. Nice to meet you all. Waste, especially organic waste, should not end up in solid waste disposal sites or landfill. Organic waste disposal in urban areas is about 60% of the total waste disposed to landfill and treated, for example, in my country, mostly by open dumping system. According to IPCC guidelines, landfill contribution from open dumping system is 3 to 4% of global greenhouse gases emission. UI Green Metric made a breakthrough by inviting all universities associated with UI Green Metric to process organic waste, especially fruit and veggie waste from, for example, from the canteen, into a multi-benefit product. The product is Enzyme, which contains enzymes and organic acids that are antiseptic. Therefore, it can be utilized for environmentally friendly cleaning activities on campus. Benefits from the application of Enzyme include savings in campus cleaning operations, preserving the quality of water bodies, air, soil, and plants, and controlling microbial pathogens. This TOT is organized by the UI Green Metric Eco-Enzyme team. In the UI Green Metric Eco-Enzyme team, 11 Indonesia universities join. We actively organize TOT for all universities in the Indonesia region, both online and offline. Congratulations on joining TOT, and hopefully TOT brings many benefits to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zainah, for your opening remarks. And the event will continue with a presentation session. The first presentation will be delivered by Dr. Nurzainah Ginting, who will present about the Eco-Enzyme and its application. And before that, sorry, there will be an introduction video of the Eco-Enzyme team, and this introduction will also be done through a video presentation. Please enjoy.
So this Eco-Enzyme team is developed after we have meeting in Real University in August 26 and 27 back in 2020. As we already aware that UI Green Metric World University Ranking Network have 3 priority teams, so we decided to develop the Eco-Enzyme to meet with the 3rd priority team. We conduct several training of trainers Eco-Enzyme for various universities across Indonesia. The participants are lecturers, non-academic staffs, especially those that work in general affairs. We also celebrating World Environment Day by pouring eco-enzyme on water bodies around our university, whether it is in a river or ponds, to improve the water quality. And each university conducted research and community services related to eco-enzyme and eco-enzyme-based product development. We also write booklet about eco-enzyme, and this booklet is written in Indonesia. And this is some profile of the eco-enzyme research. The coordinator is Professor Lili Suraya Eka Putri from UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta, and the main team is utilization of eco-enzyme as a solution to environmental problems. And we have several supporting teams. For example, techniques to speed up eco-enzyme manufacturing time, improving the aromatic quality of eco-enzyme using local natural resources, and using eco-enzyme in agriculture and animal husbandry. So that's all our team. If you would like to contact us, you could contact us through the coordinator program of eco-enzyme. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the event will continue with the presentation on ecoenzyme and its application. And as mentioned before, this material will be presented in a video by Dr. Nurzainah Ginting.
Buenos días, everybody. Ketingga un bon dia. I would like to present my presentation this morning with the title Ecoenzyme and its application. My name is Nurzainah Ginting. I'm a lecturer in Universitas Sumatera Utara, Indonesia, and I'm also head of Ecoenzyme team, UI Green Metric World University Ranking Network. Now, we know that we face a global environmental crisis, so we have to strengthen our environmental knowledge and also promote pro-environmental behavior. Due to the increasing significance of universities as agents of sustainable development, so the concepts such as the sustainable university and the green campus have emerged. And we know, of course, course such as ecosystems, environment, and sustainable development are available. Okay, next. I read a paper on Sustainability Journal 2023 with the title Knowledge in Regard to Environmental Problems amongst University Students in Cali, Colombia. This is a research by Silvia Guijano et al. From the Universidad Santiago de Cali. So from the paper, I understand a bit more about environmental education in Colombia. Next. The literature on environmental education in Colombia highlights a series of guidelines, orientations, and national policies that have been promoted by educational institutions. Universities provide valuable skills to strengthen scientific knowledge. Finally, students can identify themselves as environmentally responsible agents in both society and the productive sector. So, what can be added to the course to achieve environmentally responsible agents in both society and the productive sectors? among others, such as our meeting today, our meeting this morning, by conducting a TOT on processing organic solid waste into something multi-beneficial. Since 2020, UI Green Metric has established the Eco-Enzyme team, which is a collaboration of 12 universities in Indonesia. The team's is to conduct research on the utilization of organic waste from campus, for example, from the canteen, into a multifunctional liquid which called eco-enzyme. The content of enzymes, the contents is enzymes, organic acids, ethanol, and dormant microbials makes eco-enzymes unique compared to similar materials. Eco-enzyme has multiple benefits, among others for cleaning. In producing eco-enzyme, the material is organic waste. In campus, organic waste come from canteen. For example, in my university, Universitas Sumatera Utara, USU, we have 15 faculties, so we have 15 canteens. Every day, 75 kg of fruit peel waste is produced because many students and also lecturers love to consume juice, fruit juice or vegetable juice. So this 75 kg of fruit peel waste is processed into 250 liters of eco-enzyme. Benefits of eco-enzyme: 1, as a biodisinfectant for hand sanitizer, and the second, as a multi-purpose cleaner to clean glass of tables, glass of windows, of doors, also to clean toilets, sinks, and etc. and others. Also, the benefits of eco-enzyme is washing sewers and ditches. So there is no clog anymore on the sewers, on ditches. And the fourth is improve water quality of reservoir, lakes, and rivers. Because, for example, in Indonesia, Indonesia University, they have lakes, several lakes. So improvement of the water quality is could be done by eco-enzymes, application of eco-enzymes. This is eco-enzyme products. The first one is disinfectant. The second one is to use as a cleaner for window glass, door, the glass of door, of table. The second, the third one is to use to clean campus floor, and the fourth is to clean toilet. So we use a lot the fourth one to clean students' toilet because it needs more attention to clean students' toilet. This is the other application of eco-enzyme on campus. We can see here that the office boys cleans the glass of the windows and also mop the floor. Yeah. Okay. And also we can see here we can use eco-enzyme to clean a toilet also to wash dishes. Yeah. So when we use ecoenzyme to wash dishes, so the dishes is more cleaner, and I think the most important thing when we use ecoenzyme to clean the dishes is the sewerage from the campus kitchen. The sewerage is not clogged by a fat, yeah, anymore, because the organic acid of the ecoenzyme will degrade the fat clog in the sewerage. Okay, next. This is also application on campus, because I'm a lecturer in the animal science. So we have a research pen. For the example, in the left one, we spray ecoenzyme on the livestock pen. See, and then the second one, the students spray on the research pen of chicken. Next. So, how can we get the sources of organic waste? So, like I mentioned before, that we have a canteen, we have organic waste from the fruit when they make fruit juice. Also, next. Also, we have here fruit juice stall. They produce a lot of fruit peel, like from pineapple, lemon, what is it? What else? Carrot, and other kind of fruits, because we live in a tropical countries, so we have a lot of fruits. I believe that in Colombia too, there are a lot of fruits. Next. This is also fruit juice stall. Okay, next. This is also fruit juice stall. So, yes, and this is other source outside of campus of organic waste. In Indonesia, we have a lot of traditional market that sell a lot of fruits. So, like in the left hand side, in the upper, is snake skin fruit. In the right one is papaya or Musa paradisiaca, and then avocado. Also, we have a lot of banana. Okay, next. So, this is all kind of fruits in Indonesia from the tropical countries. Thank God, because we have so many kind of fruits, and I believe in Colombia too. Okay, next. We already conducted a research to know antagonistic tests of dilute ecoenzyme against Escherichia coli bacteria pathogen. So we dilute the ecoenzyme. When we dilute 1 to 100, the zone inhibition is 9.6 millimeters. 1 to 200, zone inhibition 6.8 millimeters. 1 to dilute to 300, zone inhibition is 6.2 millimeters. And then we also conduct a positive treatment by using kanamycin antibiotic, and we find zone inhibition 10 millimeters. It means that when we dilute 1 to 100 zone ecoenzyme, we found 9.6 millimeters. So it's close to the zone inhibition when we use kanamycin antibiotic. It means that ecoenzyme dilute 1 to 100 is strong enough to inhibit the Escherichia coli. And when we use the chloramphenicol antibiotic, which is a strong antibiotics, so the zone inhibition is 29.9 millimeters. Okay, next. We also already conduct ecoenzyme research about financial analysis. So financial analysis of the use of ecoenzyme with a dilution of 1 to 10 as a floor cleaning agent was conducted. Floor area of Universitas Sumatera Utara campus for the lower stage is 202 meter square. Comparison of business as usual floor cleaning using commercial floor cleaners, and if we compare to using ecoenzyme, we will obtain saving in a year of 561 million rupiah or 35,000 US dollar. So this is quite amazing because instead of using commercial cleaning floor cleaners, when we use ecoenzyme, we will save 35,000 US dollar per year. Okay, next. Operational cost savings are imperative with the use of eco-friendly cleaners. Cleaning floors, toilets, table, windows, and glass doors are some of the activities that require cleaning solutions that previously used commercial cleaning solution, but can be replaced with ecoenzyme. Next. We have already, the purpose, so we have conduct a study, like I mentioned before, to determine the saving obtained by the Universitas Sumatera Utara when replacing the need for commercial cleaning material with ecoenzyme. The research parameters are production cost, income, benefit cost ratio, revenue cost ratio, return on investment, and break-even point. And we can see the number here. The return of investment per year is 0.065. It means that when we use the ecoenzyme, it's very quick to get return than if we use commercial floor. Okay, next. Every year, UI Green Metric with the ecoenzyme team, we conduct ecoenzyme festival, and the last year, 2023, the theme is water quality improvement on campus. So we see here, like in my universitas, we treat our lake by ecoenzyme. This year, 2024, we will conduct UI Green Metric and Ecoenzyme team all will conduct again Ecoenzyme Festival, and we will try to break the national record on producing Ecoenzyme. We plan to produce about 25,000 liters of Ecoenzyme. We will applicate the Ecoenzyme on several purposes, such as also to the water quality, to the animal livestock pen, belongs to the rural people, and so on. Next. So this is other thing about Ecoenzyme. Ecoenzyme also could be used as sustainable disinfection. So at the pig farm, we already conduct the research on the pig farm application sustainable disinfection. The benefit one is to reduce contamination of pathogenic bacteria, both to livestock and to the residential environment. The second, reduce the life of the transmitter animal. The third, reduce odor. The fourth, reduce water contamination. And the fifth, reducing piglet mortality due to the colibacillosis. And next. And for dairy farms, for example, for Frisian Holland cow, for Etawa or Saanen goat, application of sustainable disinfection reduce Staphylococcus aureus bacteria that trigger mastitis and thus bacterial contamination in milk. So Ecoenzyme as a sustainable disinfection can be used every day to clean cages, pens, and livestock. And also livestock. We could bath pig, cow by the Ecoenzyme. So Ecoenzyme has a pH of about 3, so we have to dilute so it will not chew acid. The presence of sustainable disinfection means farmers are also prepared to deal with severe disease, such as foot and mouth disease. Like this is a kind of animal disease, livestock disease that still occurs in Indonesia. Okay, next. We also conduct community service on the dairy farm. We give TOT to the cow farmers, so they know how to clean the cages, also to clean the livestock. Next. This is also distribution of sustainable disinfection to farmers on a sub-district of Namurambe in my home country. We conduct TOT too. Thank you very much. Hope this presentation will give benefits to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much, Dr. Nur Zainah, for your presentation. For the next presentation, there will be a demo on how to make the Ecoenzyme, and this demo will be presented by Dr. Rukmawati. So, Dr. Rukmo, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Zak. So it's my pleasure to share with you how we could make Ecoenzyme that's already explained before by Dr. Zainah Ginting. So let me share with you our slides. So, okay. So hopefully it's clear enough. Okay, so my name is Rukmawati Brotojoyo from UPN Veteran Yogyakarta. So it's my pleasure to share with you how we could make eco-enzyme. So it's again, good morning for friends from Colombia and good evening from for colleagues from Indonesia. Okay, so I think as already mentioned before, that ecoenzyme actually is the result of anaerobic fermentation from fruit and vegetables, and we could also use sugar as the source of the energy, molasses, palm sugar, or coconut sugar, or even sugar cane and water. So in ecoenzyme, we could find different type of enzyme, for example, protease, amylase, lipase, and different type of acids, including acetic, malic, lactic, oxalic acids, and alcohol, flavonoid, alkaloids, quinones, and saponins. So this is active ingredients that will be beneficial for different type of purpose. So this ecoenzyme actually was developed in the previous time by Dr. Rusukan Pomfanyong from Thailand, and it's called garbage enzyme because they first developed from kitchen garbage. And it's already mentioned also by Dr. Nuzaina Ginting, the usage of ecoenzyme can be used as a all-purpose cleaners for cleaning floors, toilets, closets, sink, glass tables, window, and we could also use as hand sanitizers, antiseptic or antimicrobials. And we could also use the ecoenzyme to improve water quality on shores, ditches, lakes, and rivers. And we could also use ecoenzyme for liquid fertilizers as a supplement, and we can use it as a complement for pesticide as insect repellents. So if we make a comparison between ecoenzyme and other chemicals agent, we could find that based on the product, ecoenzyme is of course will be natural ingredients because it is coming from organic materials, and the chemical agent will be chemical ingredients. And the acidity of ecoenzyme is quite high, acid basis, and most chemical agent mostly acid, but some are also bases. And if we look at on the impact on the environment, ecoenzyme is considered environmentally friendly, but the chemical agent is not environmentally friendly. And if we look at the cost, ecoenzyme is cheaper because we use waste, organic waste, and the chemical agent. Because we have to buy it, of course, it will be more expensive. And if we look at the degradation time, ecoenzyme is easy to degrade because it's coming from organic materials, and the chemical agent will stay longer in the environment. It's difficult to degrade. And if you look at the soil biology, if we use ecoenzyme, it will activate the microbiotics in soil, and the chemical agent will deactivate the soil microorganisms. And if we look at the toxic effect, of course, ecoenzyme is non-toxic, and chemical agent mostly toxic. And if we look at the fumes that produce, ecoenzymes have no fumes, and the chemical agents sometimes produce toxic fume. So when we apply chemical agents for cleaners, so we can smell the chemicals fume from this product. And how to make the ecoenzyme is pretty easy. I will show you the video how to make it.
Bu Rukmo, sorry, I don't think we hear the voice of the video.
Oh, sorry. Wait a moment.
Would you need
Maybe,
any assistance to play the video?
okay. Maybe I should share. Yeah, could you please help with the video sharing?
Okay, so Yovita, would you please share the video of Bu Rukmo?
Sorry, maybe I should put it on the.
Hello, my name is Rukmawati from UPN Veteran Yogyakarta, Indonesia. So we will share with you how to make enzyme. So these are all the equipment. We need bowl, cutting board and knives, scales, barrel with lid, funnel, strainer, plastic jerrycan, and we also need pH meter, or we can use this universal pH. Okay, with all the ingredients, we could have fruit peels or overripe fruits. We also need molasses and water. To make eco-enzyme is pretty straightforward. When you have all the ingredients already, what you need to do is cut the fruit into small pieces to help with the fermentation. You can use knife or chopper machine to cut them. When all the ingredients already cut, then you can put them into barrel. So the composition is 3 parts of the fruits, 1 part of molasses, and 10 parts of water. So what we need to do is that we put everything in the barrel.
Di payuna teh nu mana Prof?
And we add molasses. And water. Okay. You put the lid on and keep it tight. Leave it for 3 months. Don't forget to put the production date, so we know when we have to harvest them. 3 months after the process. After 3 months, we can harvest them, and we need to check their pH. The pH of keep it for 3 months. Okay, this is the pH is very acid, about 0.3. I think the same result will be same if we use these universal indicators. We leave it for a moment and we put it here. So based on the universal indicators, the pH is 4. So or almost in between 4 and 3. To harvest, we need funnel and strainers. If we use the small jerrycan, just put it here, there, and We put the lid on and screw tightly. We can keep it as long as we want to. There is no expiry date for ecoenzyme as long as we keep it on the tight containers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I will share again with this. Okay, sorry for this interruption. So sorry. Stuck there. So I just skip this part. And I will go back again with this. Wait a moment. Okay, with the equipment and ingredients. So I want to highlight some things that, for example, for the barrel, we could use different containers actually, as long as it's not metal, because it is acid. So we could use barrel, we could use even a small bottle if you like. And the same thing is with the jerry can. So we could use jerry can, something like that, or we can use a bottle to keep the result of the ecoenzyme. And for the ingredients, as already mentioned before also by Dr. Nurzaina, we could use the fruit peels, even overripe groups, and also vegetables. So whatever organic materials you use, we can make it into ecoenzyme as long as it is clean. And as the source of sugar, we could use molasses. So I believe that in Colombia, you could also find the molasses. If not, then you can use sugar. So you can use white sugar or brown sugars. It's dependent on the availability. But brown sugar is preferred because it's considered raw sugar, so less chemical on it. And for the water, it's better if we use chlorine-free water, because the chlorine will also hamper the fermentation. But if you have the chlorine, water is also fine, but maybe the fermentation will take longer. And this fermentation actually is an anaerobic fermentation, so that's why we need the container with a lid that can be screwed tightly. And we have to keep part of the containers space to allow the air that produced during the fermentation gather here. So this is the one we can use bottle like this. And if we use bottle like this, we need to open them frequently to let the gas out of the bottle. But if we use this container like this, as long as we keep space, then the gas that developed during the fermentation will be there. And if we're lucky, when we have the fermentation correctly, we could also harvest Pitera, something like this, that we can use for pharmaceutical or for skin mask that people using the commercial product, for example, like SK, to make the skin bit clear. But sometimes you could also get only like this. Okay, so this is the result that we have from the fermentation, and the acidity will be low, the pH with less than 4. And to use it, we need to dilute according to the usage. For example, if we want to use for toilet, pond, or water bottle, so we don't need to dilute them, and we could put the application 2 or 3 times a week. And even for the toilet, if you want to clean it every day, then there is no harm if we use the eco enzyme every day. But if we want to use to clean this kitchen sink, stove, we can dilute 10 or 15 times, and we can spray on the surface on that part. And if we want to use to clean the drain or pads, we can dilute until 500 times and spray them occasionally. And if we want to use as a air purification or pest control, even we could use dilute 100 until 1000 times. So it's really saving much money. And if we want to use as fertilizer supplement and also for pest control, for pesticide, we have to dilute more than 1000 times because it's very acid. If we dilute less than 1000 times, then it will be a bit harmful to the plants. So that's how we could use eco enzyme. So hopefully what we share will be beneficial for you. Should you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask us. Thank you for your attention. And I give it time back to Zauzak.
Thank you very much, Bu Rukmo, for your presentation. And we will follow up this session with the Q&A session. And therefore, we invite any of you with questions or maybe comments for the speaker. If you have any, please, you may directly open your microphone, or maybe you can also type your question in the chat box. So please, if we have any questions here. Or maybe we have some participant. Maybe Prof. Jaime, would you like to comment first about the presentation?
Yes, I want to thank all the speakers that we had today in the clear explanation about this product that we have in the tropics in Indonesia and in all Indonesia. I always have an emotion for having the connection between all the, for example, Sumatra and Jakarta speakers and Diponegoro and everything that every universities that we have in Indonesia in the network, because you have all the experience, the same experience as in Colombia. Colombia is near to the tropics, to the Ecuador. So it is exactly in the other part of the world. So we have many times the connection between all the, for example, with the professor reading in Sumatra, traveling, but the ecoenzyme are used here too, and are used for with other names, but use it for having this processing of the waste that we convert in grants for the students. So the circular economy are used in the way by the students, for the students, because some of the students don't have the opportunity to have these grants, and by means of the explanation and the processing of the waste between in the composteras that we have here. These composteras that we explained are very useful for having this processing, but these composteras can be improved with the ecoenzymes that we obtained from Indonesia and from Japan and from everything. But I think that Indonesia have a very special product that you explained. What kind of process you can use for having the grants for the students, or in the same way, this product that you obtain from the ecoenzymes application is used in which uses in the process, please.
Thank you very much, Prof. Jaime. Bu Rukmo, Bu Nurzaina, would you like to comment on that, please?
Yes. Good morning, Prof. Jaime. I'm sorry because in the beginning I have a mistake in pronunciation in pronounce your name. Actually, I should call you Jaime, Prof. Jaime. Buenos dias. Actually,
Buenos días.
yeah. Actually, in Indonesia, like in what happened in Colombia, not all the students, get a grant to pay their institution. So, ecoenzyme actually could be a kind of business. They could sell the ecoenzyme because every day mothers have to clean like the house, to mop the house. So instead of buy a commercial one, they could use the ecoenzyme. They could buy the ecoenzyme from the students. Like me, for example, since 2020, I've never used a commercial one. So when I calculate my if I buy a commercial one, so I have I could cut my expenses on commercial one. It's quite expensive, like a liquid to clean the commercial liquid to clean the floor, to clean the toilet. So my students already sell the product, but sometimes mothers need the order of the ecoenzyme better. So we use a lot of orange. Like for example, in Indonesia, in my home country in Sumatra, there is a village that produce the second biggest producer of orange, and every year they lost 20 ton of orange that because like the Drosophila, the small fly damage the orange. So we give TOT to these people, then and they convert the bad orange into a disinfectant, and also to a liquid floor cleaners, and so many other kind of product. So I agree with you, Prof. Haimi, that students could get benefit by making business of this ecoenzyme.
Okay.
Very much, Bu Nurzaina. Bu Rukmo, would you like to add something for the question?
Okay, thank you for the question, Professor Jaime. So I just want to highlight the information from Dr. Nurzaina. Actually, we could develop further the ecoenzyme to different products. For example, we could make into soap beside these antiseptic or hand sanitizers. We could also make a soap or shampoo for the from the ecoenzyme. And if we could develop into different product, then of course we could make more money from that one.
Very nice. This explanation about the production of the ecoenzymes. I suggest that the business incomes could be converted into grants to the universities in Indonesia. But I suggest that Sabrina or something, or Professor Sabrina comes here in Colombia in June with a show, or the person that is coming here from the universities of Indonesia, because we need to compare the ecoenzymes with the organisms, efficient organisms that we have here, used in white camps that we have around the country, because these organisms eco-efficient that we have here could be compared with the ecoenzymes, and maybe sometimes we have more efficiency in one or other, so we can improve ourselves. But more than this one, and that is very important, is the conversion of the incomes into grants for the students, because this is circular economy, and circular economy has to be as the sustainable improvement that we can obtain in around the world. Professor, really, I don't know if you have many things that you can say about that.
Thank you, Prof. I think Prof. Day is still away at the time. So thank you for your suggestion. I think there is one way to promote circular economy within the ecoenzyme community. Thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you very much.
And yeah, thank you very much also to Bu Nur, Bu Rukmo for the answer. And I think I will read the question in the chat box. I think we have few here. The first one is from Bu Riza or Pak Riza. And would you please share the recipe of how to make the soap from the ecoenzyme? Bu Rukmo or Bu Nurzaina? Would you like to answer the question?
Yes, actually, we can make either liquid soap or solid soap. Actually, I already making business on this kind of soap, ecoenzyme soap. For in my home country, we have a specific school a dormitory for in a dormitory for students, and they usually have a problem with skin, itch skin, ya gatal-gatal, itch skin. So whenever they use the ecoenzyme soap, the itch it could be reduced by so I already frequently sell the soap for myself, but we in the tropical country, we used to face this kind of difficulties on our skin, especially if we take a bath with not a hygienic water. So ecoenzyme soap could relieve the problem, and also we could add the ecoenzyme onto the water when we take a bath. Yeah, it will reduce the skin problem. Yeah, so in making it is not easy to explain how to make a soap right now, but we can give like a note maybe to Mr. Zauzak or to Miss Sabrina, and you can share to the other participant how to make soap. Yes. How about Dr. Rukmo? What is your suggestion for making soap?
Yeah, I think it will take a long time to yeah. Actually, basically, the procedures to make the soap it's also almost the same, but the ingredients that we use is the ecoenzyme, and we need the basic things that we put together there. So I think I agree with Ibu Dr. Ruzaina that we could share the notes how to make the soap to the participant, and we give the note to UI Green Metric Secretariat. So whenever participant need to have it, then they could ask from the committee.
So regarding this recipe, is it publicly available? Can we find it on YouTube about the tutorial or the steps?
Yeah, we will give you. We will give the receipt to you, Mr. Zauzak. Better we give that. I mean, to making ecoenzyme soap. Please just follow our direction. Don't watch
Okay.
the YouTube how to make it. Yeah.
Okay, so is it better to follow up with your instruction? Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe
because in making soap, there is SOP. Should not use ecoenzyme with the material from the pineapple, because sometimes pineapple could trigger sensitivity. Yeah, so there is a specific prescription.
okay. So Bu Riza or Pak Riza, maybe you can contact us, and later on we can connect you with Bu Nurzaina or Bu Rukmo.
Okay.
Well, I hope that answered the question. And we also have the greetings from Dr. Camila from El Bosque University. Would you like to say something, Dr. Camila? Or maybe for the other comments came from Dr. Ivone. is from Colombian universities as well. Thanks to all professor, and it could be also a great opportunity in Colombian universities to create the grants for the students with the eco enzyme. Thank you very much. Or maybe Dr. Ivone, would you like to say something? Yeah. We also have greetings from Ibu Atika Sari from Medan. Thank you for the presentation. Bu Atika, would you like to share something with us? Okay. If not, maybe I would like to invite all the speakers again, all the participants again. We still have time for the question. So if you have any question regarding the eco enzyme, once again, you may directly open your microphone and camera, or you can also type your question in the chat box. Oh, we have the follow-up question by Bu Risa ya. Di mana tempat yang tepat untuk penyimpanan?
Yeah.
So
After we make the eco enzyme, it is better to keep the container on the shading location. So should not directly face the sunlight. Yeah. Also shading place, and yes, I think so. And please remind all the if we have make it at home, please remind all the our daughter or our sons not to open the lid. Yeah. Because the process should be anaerobically. So if we open the lid of the container, it will damage the process. Oh,
before we go to Dr. Ivone, Dr. Rukmo, would you like to add something?
I think I'm fine. Yeah. So that's correct. So I just want to highlight that we need to put on the set avoid direct light, and it's in the cool area. Yeah.
Thanks. I have just a quick question. At the time that you begin the experience with the eco enzymes, it was developed as a work during like a classroom project, or maybe a research project, or perhaps as an activity of the environmental area of the university. How was all the process articulated?
yes. Could I answer, Mr. Joseph?
Yes, please, Bu Nurziana.
Yeah. In my experience, I give first of all, I give lecture about how to make eco enzyme, because one of my syllabus is about environmental engineering, and I give lecture how to make eco enzyme, and also we call it in Indonesia practicum. How could you say in English practicum? It means that yeah, in English we call it practical.
You can say practice, Bu. You can say practice in laboratorium.
Yeah, that's it. Not only how to make eco enzyme practice in the laboratorium, but also we have a practice how to application. How is the application of eco enzyme on the environment? like myself, because I'm a lecturer of animal science. So we have a practice to applicate the ecoenzyme on the goat pen, lamb pen, chicken, and then cow. Yes, something like that. I think my students love to to make ecoenzyme, and whenever they have a practice with the local people, they give TOT to the local people, and local people also practice the ecoenzyme, because in Indonesia, in my home country in Sumatra, people raise pigs, and pigs is quite a dirty animal. They need their pen to be clean, and then they also need to be bathed. So when students teach them how to apply ecoenzyme, they love to use the ecoenzyme. Hello?
Thank you.
Yeah. How about in Colombia? Is there people in the rural area raise livestock?
Yes, I think that we have an explanation, a useful eco-efficient organisms here. There is a university that has the rights about this product, that is Uniminuto. Uniminuto is working very hard with this ecoenzyme, but we use it there. I think that sharing this product by you and here by with you, we can obtain very interesting results. And this share could be the one of the results of the network. So I think that is very useful.
Yeah. Prof. Hemi, a bacteria could contaminate the skin, for example, the pigs. People could contaminate the bacteria when they consume the pig also, because this bacteria contaminate not only the skin but also the meat of the pig. So that's why we need to clean the pig, giving them a bath, especially if we could use the ecoenzyme. So my experience, when we used to clean the cage of the pig, before treatment, the population of Escherichia coli is about 7, and it's more than 10 times 7. 10 times 7, okay? And after we applied the ecoenzyme routinely, the population of the bacteria reduced, become 10 times 2. So there's a lot of reduction. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that you use these ecoenzymes in order to clean the contamination, but we used the organism ecoefficient to improve the quality of your regeneration of the product. So I think that those uses are complementary. So it is very important to share. Yes.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Yeah. One other thing, usually livestock in the tropical countries, they need disinfection on their pens. We face a lot of bacterial infection because in the humid climate like in Indonesia or like in Colombia, there's a lot of pathogenic bacteria, and this could harm the health of the livestock. So we need to clean every day by using this kind of disinfectant like ecoenzyme. And if, for example, we in Sumatra, we have a very beautiful lake. We call it Toba Lake. And if we use ecoenzyme to clean the pig pen, which next to the lake, there is an improvement on the water quality.
Very useful for the tropics because here in the tropics we have many bacteria that we, the coli, for example, and everything. We have to clean it and we had to kill some places or in the hospital, for example, in the houses. So it's very, very useful.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for
Thank you very much.
having me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. I think we have Dr. Mario here. Thank you for the good presentation. Is it available full chemical characterization of the ecoenzyme, Bu Rukmo, Bu Nur?
Chemical characterization, okay. First of all, the pH, the ecoenzyme is the pH is below 4. So it means that the solution is acid. And also it contains from the chemical perspective, it also contains because I'm focused more on the biological side of the ecoenzyme. So maybe Dr. Rukmo, you can explain about the chemical properties of ecoenzyme.
Thank you, Bu Nurzaina. So I think, as I mentioned before, that the ecoenzyme contain different type of acids and also enzymes. So the enzymes is protease, amylase, and lipase, and the acid, it will be acetic acid, malic acid, lactic acid, and oxalic acid. And we could also found alcohol, because it is a product of fermentation. We could find some flavonoids and alkaloids, quinones, and saponins. Of course, the percentage of each enzyme, acids, and also other materials will be depend on the materials that we use to make the ecoenzymes. So we still working on the different type of the proportion of each enzyme, but so far we just identify that there is this enzyme and acid, but the proportion of each still under research in our laboratory. And also because actually I'm from the Faculty of Agriculture, so most of our works will related to the application of ecoenzyme in agriculture. So for my research, it is proved that it could be used as supplement for the fertilizers, and it could reduce the damage from the pest. And because it is acid, we could use the ecoenzyme to dilute with the phosphate rock. So if you want to make fertilizers using the phosphate rock, then we could use the ecoenzyme to help with the dilution of the phosphate rock. So that's the example. Hopefully it's helped.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's continue to the next question. I think that Teresa follow up with another question. So how to utilize the residue of the ecoenzyme? And I want to know the proper way so that it is also beneficial. Maybe Dr. Rukma or Dr. Nurzaina, if you
Yeah.
could also describe what kind of waste or residue that the ecoenzyme produces.
Yeah, for my experience, the residue don't we should use also the residue. I believe in Colombia there's a lot of mango trees. Is it right, Prof. Jaime? Is there a lot of mango trees in Colombia? Because in Indonesia, we also have we have a lot of mango tree. For example, at my home, so this mango tree sometimes there's a pest attack the mango tree and cause the mango tree what is it broke down, broke and then after I applied the residue on the hole on the stem, yeah, the pest problem is reduced, yeah. So instead of throw away the residue, we could use the residue to heal pest attack on the mango trees, on the avocado trees, on the orange trees. Yes, it's very useful. How about from Dr. Rukmo?
Thank you. So actually, we can use the waste on the residue of ecoenzyme as a fertilizers, because actually it is almost the same when we make the compost, and also we could mix the waste of ecoenzyme with the other compost to fertilize our trees. But please remember that actually this is acid, so we have to use it in the small amounts. Otherwise, it will damage the crops.
We have to change. We have to share these products in order to use it here, and we can sell and send these eco efficient bacteria in order to have this comparison, this sharing between all the universities around the world in order to have tropical universities are very important. So it's very important. It's very important the matter.
Okay. Yeah. So can we move on to the next question? I think we have Dr. Camila here. Allow me to read the question. So Dr. Camila asks, how can we guarantee that the ecoenzyme isn't expired? Are there any tests regarding physical, chemical, or biological parameters to be detected of the ecoenzyme?
Yeah. In my experience, I still keep ecoenzyme that I made 3 years ago. As long as we not open the lid, is it okay for years? The characteristic, if the exoenzyme already damaged, is by the odor. as long as the odor is like alcohol fermentation, it's okay. Even though it's already 3, 4, 5 years, it's okay. But if the odor is become stink, it means that something wrong with the ecoenzyme. Yeah, maybe it's already contaminated. Maybe someone opened the lid, yeah, and contamination occurs on the ecoenzyme. But as long as the odor is okay, like alcohol, it means that the quality is still good. Yeah, this is from my experience.
Okay, thank you very much. How about you, Dr. Rukmo? Do you have any?
Yeah, actually, same thing that I still keep
Oh, yeah.
the one that I produced in 2020, and then it is still in a good condition. It's correct that actually it is almost the same as wine. That as long as I know, the longer you keep the wine, the quality will be good. What's they say about the wine? So actually, if we smell the ecoenzyme, it smells like wine. So that's why Dr. Rosdaina mentioned that it's like alcohol. So it is acid, but the smell is like wine. So as long as the smell like those things that like wine, then it is still good. And based on my experience also, when we do we conduct the test, so it doesn't make any significant difference from the properties of the ecoenzyme that produce like 3 months after fermentation and year or two. So this is from the biological properties. We haven't checked with the chemical properties, but based on the biological properties, they are not expired. Okay, so that's based on our experience.
Okay, thank you very much. So do we have any other question? In the chat box, I saw an active participant, Dr. Anna. Maybe would you like to say something about this?
Okay, thank you. I'm Anna from West Sumatra. As long as I know that we can use it eco enzyme, I think if they don't have like smell not good, you can use it. And if the color is black, can't use it because it's contaminated with your environment. So the first is color and the second is smell. If both of them is good, you can use it. But if don't use it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your comment, Dr. Anna.
Don't worry, no worries.
Yeah, so it is the smell and the color. Yeah. So let's move on to the next question. Oh, we have a follow-up question by Dr. Camila. Are there any issues with the soil, with the acidity from the usage of ecoenzyme, Bu Rukmo, Bu Nur?
Oh, yes. Actually, when we use, actually, we already mentioned before that when we use the ecoenzyme, we dilute. Actually, the enzyme will work whenever the pH around 6.5. So it means you have to dilute like 1 to 8,000. See, I believe that when we dilute to the ecoenzyme until the pH 6.5 is there will be no problem on the soil. How about Ibu Rukma?
Yes, that's correct, Dr. Nuzaina. So as I mentioned before at the end of my presentation, that's for the agricultural uses for the fertilizer supplements. So we need to dilute into 1,000 times to improve the pH of the ecoenzyme. So with also the microbes that are available in the ecoenzyme, it will also help with the microorganisms in the soil. So there is no problem as long as we dilute them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Do we have any other questions? Once again, if you have a question, you may open up your microphone and video, or you can also type your questions in the chat box. Yes, thank you, Dr. Camilla. Do we have any other question or comments, perhaps? If not, I think we can conclude this session, right, Bu Rukmo, Bu Nurzaina? And if we don't have any other question, allow me to conclude the session. And by the end of the Q&A session, we have completed all the agendas for today. And I would like to extend our gratitude to all the participants throughout this training for trainers on ecoenzyme event. Well, I hope we deliver the materials with good. And I would also like to share that our session today can be replayed in our YouTube channel. You can search the UI Green Metric YouTube channel, and you can search for the today's session. And I think that's it. Thank you once again, and we look forward to meet you in the next event. Let's conclude. Good morning and bye-bye.
Bye everyone. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much for your.
Thank you.
Thank you. God help
Thank
me.
you, Bu Rukmo. Good job.
Okay, thank you.